Did you know that the owner of the most expensive house in the world, Antilia, is Asian? Or that the powerhouse behind the richest football club on the planet, PSG, the club that once boasted legends like Zlatan, Beckham, Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, is also Asian? Asia isn't just home to a staggering number of billionaires, it's a continent brimming with wealth, influence, and jaw-dropping extravagance. And trust me, you won't want to miss meeting some of these ultra-rich moguls. Let's start with a name that exudes power and luxury, Noor Fan Lamsam, but you might know her better as Madam Pang. How rich is she? Well, that's the billion-dollar question. Her exact net worth is a well-guarded secret, but her lavish lifestyle speaks volumes. Madam Pang doesn't just live in luxury, she rewards it. She once pledged a staggering $61,000 just to motivate Thailand's women's football team to qualify for the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. And that was just a warm-up. Her generosity knows no bounds. She showers her Port Football Club players and staff with Rolex watches, the latest iPhones, and designer handbags as if they were party favors. And when she's in the mood to splurge, she casually drops $1.2 million on an Audi showroom in Bangkok. Though the full extent of her fortune remains a mystery, one thing is crystal clear: Madam Pang is a force to be reckoned with. As a member of the influential Thai-Chinese Lamsam family, she's not just wealthy, she's a legacy in motion. And she's only the beginning. Stay tuned, because we're just getting started on our journey into Asia's billionaire elite. Wealth isn't just about money, it's about power, influence, and an extravagant lifestyle that few can even imagine. And when it comes to elite billionaires in Asia, Noor Fan Lamsam is a name that commands attention. Her family built Kasikorn Bank, one of Thailand's largest financial institutions, overseeing a staggering $117 billion in assets. But Noor Fan isn't just riding on family legacy, she's a force of her own. As the CEO of Muang Thai Insurance, she's a dominant player in the business world, rubbing shoulders with global elites, including none other than Prince Harry. And let's talk about her impeccable taste. As Thailand's exclusive Hermes distributor, she has a passion for luxury fashion, curating a personal collection of designer bags, high-end clothing, and dazzling jewelry that would make any fashion enthusiast envious. Her home? It's a masterpiece of modern elegance. Think minimalist design, a neutral color palette, shimmering chandeliers, and ultra-luxurious furnishings. But beyond her business empire, Noor Fan enjoys indulging in the kind of extravagant pastimes that only billionaires can afford. Now, if you thought that was opulence, wait until you hear about Kim Yoo-jong, the sister of North Korea's supreme leader, Kim Jong-un. Her lifestyle isn't just wealthy, it's jaw-droppingly excessive. Imagine stepping onto your very own $56 million private jet, designed to fit your every whim, while carrying a $7,000 Christian Dior handbag, a single accessory worth more than the annual salary of multiple North Korean workers. Her luxury collection doesn't stop there. She owns a $20,000 Rolex Ladies Date Just, a $50,000 Juste un Clou bracelet, and an absolutely breathtaking 60-carat Cartier diamond platinum necklace valued at $200,000. For Kim Yoo-jong, wealth isn't just a status symbol, it's a statement. And these are just two names in a world filled with unimaginable riches. Stick around, because we're just getting started. Kim Yoo-jong isn't just a powerful figure in North Korea's government, she's also one of the wealthiest women in all of Asia. And when your family controls an entire country's wealth, that kind of fortune isn't exactly surprising. Her real estate portfolio? Nothing short of extraordinary. She owns multiple luxury properties, including an ultra-exclusive private mansion inside Pyongyang's heavily guarded Kim family compound, known as Residence Number 55, a fortress fit for royalty. But her taste in luxury extends far beyond real estate. Her personal car of choice? A $578,000 armored Mercedes-Benz S550 S-Class, built to withstand bullets and even RPG attacks, because when you're this powerful, security is a lifestyle. And for those peaceful getaways, she cruises on a $7 million yacht, gliding through the water in absolute serenity. Kim Yoo-jong's life is the ultimate display of wealth, power, and absolute dominance, proof of just how much influence the Kim dynasty wields over North Korea. Now let's shift gears to another titan of wealth, Robert Kuok. Malaysia's richest man. Depending on the source, Kuok's net worth fluctuates between $11.8 billion and $17.7 billion, but when you're operating at his level, a few billion here and there is just a rounding error. As the mastermind behind the Kuok Group, he built an empire that spans real estate, commodities, and hospitality, cementing his status as one of Asia's most formidable businessmen. They don't call him the Sugar King of Asia for nothing. At one point, he controlled 80% of Malaysia's entire sugar market, but that was just the beginning. He expanded his reach into palm oil, shipping, and even media, proving time and time again that his business instincts are unmatched. From luxury compounds to corporate empires, from bulletproof cars to billion-dollar deals, this is the world of Asia's elite. Robert Kuok's business empire is like a lavish buffet, diverse, high value, and endlessly rewarding. From real estate to shipping, palm oil to media, he's mastered the art of turning industries into gold mines. But when it comes to personal indulgences, Kuok doesn't just spend money, he makes statements. His collection of luxury assets is nothing short of jaw-dropping. But the crown jewel? The gold-plated History Supreme super yacht, a floating masterpiece reportedly worth $4.8 billion. Yes, billion. Crafted from gold and other rare materials, this yacht is more than just a vessel, it's a symbol of absolute wealth and status. Since the 1970s, Kuok has called Deepwater Bay Hong Kong home, settling in one of the most exclusive and scenic neighborhoods in the city. With breathtaking ocean views and unmatched privacy, his residence is a reflection of both his refined taste and his love for prime real estate. But Kuok's passion for luxury doesn't stop at yachts and mansions. His private garage is a car lover's dream, filled with an enviable fleet of high-end automobiles. Each one isn't just a mode of transport, it's a carefully chosen piece of art, a testament to his success and appreciation for the finer things in life. In every aspect, Robert Kuok embodies the perfect blend of power, precision, and pure indulgence. From dominating the global sugar market to owning some of the world's most extravagant assets, his life is a masterclass in wealth and opulence. And if you thought that was impressive, wait until you hear about Lakshmi Mittal, the Indian steel tycoon with a net worth of $15.3 billion and a taste for luxury that knows no bounds. When it comes to luxury, Lakshmi Mittal plays in a league of his own. His car collection? A dream garage filled with some of the world's most sought-after vehicles. But it's his yachts and private jets that truly set him apart. Meet the Amivi, a 267.5-foot super yacht worth a staggering $150 million. This floating palace isn't just a vessel, it's an experience, built for ultimate comfort and indulgence. And when he's not cruising the seas, Mittal takes to the skies in his Gulfstream G550 private jet, ensuring every journey is as luxurious as the destination. But Mittal's extravagance doesn't end with transportation. His real estate empire is equally jaw-dropping. His crown jewel, a $128 million mansion on London's ultra-exclusive Kensington Palace Gardens, a street often dubbed Billionaire's Row. This architectural masterpiece, known as Taj Mahal, boasts 12 lavish bedrooms, an indoor pool, Turkish baths, and even a garage big enough for 20 luxury cars. Back in India, he owns a $30 million colonial-style bungalow on Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam Road, one of the most elite addresses in New Delhi. And if you think his lifestyle is impressive, wait until you hear about his parties. In 2005, Mittal threw a wedding like no other for his daughter Venetia. This 6-day extravaganza, held in a 16th century French chateau, reportedly cost between $55 to $60 million, making it the second most expensive wedding in recorded history. The guest list? A who's who of global elites. The entertainment? A private performance by pop icon Kylie Minogue. For Lakshmi Mittal, wealth isn't just about success, it's about living life on an entirely different level. But if you thought his fortune was jaw-dropping, wait until you meet His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the King of Dubai, with an estimated net worth of $18 billion in 2024. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai and Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates, isn't just one of Asia's wealthiest royals, He's one of the wealthiest figures in the world. And let's just say his fortune isn't for show. It's an experience, a way of life. This man lives a lifestyle of unmatched luxury and exclusivity, with a taste for only the most extraordinary assets. His Zabel Palace, a 100,000 square foot architectural marvel, is valued at a staggering $500 million. It's not just a home, it's a testament to opulence. But his global real estate empire doesn't stop there. He owns a $320 million penthouse in Monaco, a $200 million mansion in Marrakesh, Morocco, and, of course, the iconic Burj Al Arab, the world-renowned $1 billion, 7-star hotel that's become the ultimate symbol of luxury in Dubai. And when it comes to toys, His Highness has no shortage of options. His custom $8 million gold-plated Rolls-Royce Phantom drophead coupe is the definition of elegance, while the $4.8 million Koenigsegg CCXR Tervita adds a dose of performance and rarity to his collection. And let's not forget the $2 million 2022 custom Devil 16, a supercar that screams luxury. His garage could make any car enthusiast swoon. On the water, he commands the 162-meter Dubai super yacht, a floating palace valued at $500 million. While in the skies, he's got a fleet of luxurious Boeing 747 BBJ private jets, ensuring that every trip is as glamorous as it is comfortable. In essence, Sheikh Mohammed's life is the ultimate showcase of what it means to live large, from his unparalleled properties to his world-class collection of luxury wheels, yachts, and jets. He embodies the very definition of wealth and extravagance. Now, if you think that's impressive, let's talk about his younger brother, Kim Jong-un, the notorious supreme leader of North Korea. While his exact net worth is a mystery, his taste for luxury is anything but. Since taking power in 2011, Kim Jong-un has become infamous for his extravagant spending. In 2016 alone, he dropped a whopping $2.7 million on lingerie for his personal pleasure squad. And that's just the start. Every year, he shells out $21 million for high-end alcohol like Hennessy, enjoying the finest drinks money can buy. But perhaps the most jaw-dropping aspect of his opulent lifestyle is his $8 million wristwatch collection, a collection so impressive it could rival some of the world's most renowned watchmakers. His love for luxury and excess goes beyond what even a Bond villain would dare imagine. When it comes to living in absolute power and luxury, Kim Jong-un spares no expense. He isn't just the supreme leader of North Korea, he's the undisputed king of extravagance in a nation where wealth is concentrated in the hands of one family. Scattered across the country, he reportedly owns around 20 palaces and mansions, each designed for the highest levels of luxury and security. One of the most notable, his Wonsan estate, complete with a private 500-meter airstrip because even dictators appreciate the convenience of flying in style, but his primary residence in Pyongyang is where things get next level. This fortress isn't just opulent, it's impenetrable. Protected by underground wartime bunkers, electric fences, minefields, and layers of security checkpoints, it's designed for both comfort and survival. And when it comes to his love of cars, Kim Jong-un doesn't just collect vehicles, he curates an arsenal. His fleet of over 100 luxury cars includes several Rolls-Royces, Range Rovers, and Audis. But the crown jewel? A $500,000 armored Mercedes-Benz S-Class, fit for a ruler who never takes chances. His obsession with luxury extends to the skies and the seas. His personal Soviet-made Ilyushin Airgal 62 Chume-1 private jet is decked out with extravagant interiors, but that's just one of the many aircraft at his disposal. And when he prefers to travel by land, he rides in the moving Fortress, a lavish, armored train that ensures he never has to sacrifice comfort for security. And let's not forget his yacht collection. Among them, the stunning Princess 95, a super yacht worth millions, proving that even at sea, Kim Jong-un lives like royalty. From bulletproof cars to private jets, underground bunkers to multi-million-dollar yachts, Kim Jong-un's lifestyle is a mind-blowing display of excess, one that makes even the wealthiest world leaders look modest by comparison. Mohammed bin Salman, $18 billion. If you thought Kim Jong-un's fortune was staggering, wait until you meet Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, a man with more wealth than he could ever possibly spend. When you're the heir to one of the world's most powerful oil-rich nations, wealth isn't just a privilege, it's a way of life. And for Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, luxury isn't just a choice, it's an expectation. Let's talk about his unbelievable collection of high-end assets, each more extravagant than the last. MBS's real estate empire is jaw-dropping. In Riyadh, he resides in Al Yamama Palace, a masterpiece of opulence and one of the most luxurious palaces in the world. He also owns the Royal Urga Palace, a symbol of Saudi grandeur. But his appetite for the extraordinary doesn't stop there. In 2015, he made headlines when he quietly acquired Chateau Louis XIV in France, a $300 million palace inspired by the grandeur of Versailles. With gold-plated fountains, a private cinema, and an underground aquarium, it's the kind of home most can only dream of. And then there's his fleet of super yachts, because one isn't enough. MBS is the proud owner of Serene, one of the largest and most luxurious private super yachts in the world, bought for a staggering 500 million euros. As if that weren't enough, he also owns Pegasus 8, a $120 million floating palace that defines luxury at sea. But wait, his garage is just as jaw-dropping. Among his prized possessions, a $1.1 million Mercedes G63 6x6, built for extreme off-roading with pure style, and a $450,000 Lamborghini Aventador, an icon of speed and power. And when he needs to travel, he does it in the most extravagant way possible. His private jet fleet is next level, featuring an Airbus A380, the world's largest customized passenger aircraft, and a Boeing 747 worth $150 million, customized to royal perfection. With palaces, super yachts, luxury cars, and a private jet fleet fit for an empire, MBS lives in a realm of wealth most people can't even begin to imagine. And just when you think you've seen it all, there's always another billion-dollar surprise waiting around the corner. The $450 million masterpiece, MBS's ultimate flex. When you have unlimited wealth, what do? You buy a Leonardo da Vinci masterpiece for a jaw-dropping $450 million. In 2017, Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, stunned the art world when he acquired Salvator Mundi, the most expensive painting ever sold. It's not just a painting, it's a statement, a symbol of power, prestige, and a taste for the absolute finest things life has to offer. But if you think MBS's spending habits stop at artwork, think again. His lifestyle is an endless display of wealth, from palaces and private jets to super yachts and exotic cars. And just when you think you've seen it all, another billion-dollar surprise comes into play. From KFC rejection to $28.3 billion, Jack Ma's astonishing rise. How does a 5-foot-tall English teacher, rejected by KFC, transform into one of the world's most powerful billionaires? Enter Jack Ma, the mastermind behind Alibaba, a global tech empire that redefined e-commerce. His story isn't just about making billions, it's about turning rejection into resilience, failure into fortune, and dreams into reality. Jack Ma's humble beginnings didn't hint at billionaire status. He was turned down for dozens of jobs, including a position at KFC, where 24 people applied, 23 got hired, and he was the only one rejected. But instead of giving up, he built Alibaba, a company that now competes with the biggest names in the tech industry. And when success came, Jack Ma knew exactly how to enjoy it. Ma's garage is a dreamland of luxury and precision engineering. At the top of his collection sits the $500,000 Mercedes Maybach 62S, a vehicle that combines unmatched elegance with powerhouse performance. Not far behind, his $269,000 BMW 760i brings both luxury and speed to the table. And then there's the Rowe RX-5 SUV, a relatively modest $15,000 ride though for the average person. That's still a jaw-dropping price tag. Jack Ma's real estate empire is just as impressive. From architectural masterpieces to lavish vacation retreats, his properties reflect his refined taste and billionaire status. Every home tells a story of success, perseverance, and a relentless pursuit of greatness. From getting rejected at KFC to becoming a global business icon, Jack Ma's journey is proof that with enough determination, anything is possible. When you've built an empire like Alibaba, Your real estate portfolio isn't just about homes, it's about statement pieces. And Jack Ma's properties are nothing short of spectacular. Perched in Hong Kong's most exclusive neighborhood, Ma's $193 million mansion is the ultimate status symbol. With breathtaking views, ultra-luxurious interiors, and a zip code reserved for the world's elite, this isn't just a home, it's a testament to his journey from rejection to billionaire success. But Ma's wealth isn't just about glass towers and city skylines. He also indulges in European elegance with his 198-acre Château de Seuil wine estate in France, a $16 million retreat that perfectly blends luxury, culture, and his appreciation for fine wine. Here he steps away from the corporate world and immerses himself in vineyards, history, and old-world charm. Not all of his properties are just about extravagance. Ma still holds on to his apartment in Lakeside Gardens, where Alibaba was born. It's a reminder of his early struggles, the relentless drive that built a tech empire, and the humble beginnings that shaped him into a billionaire. Flying like a king, Ma's private jet fleet. When it comes to travel, Jack Ma flies in nothing but the best. His $49.7 million Gulfstream 66 isn't just a private jet, it's a flying luxury suite, built for long-haul comfort and high-speed efficiency. But why stop at one? Ma also owns Gulfstream G650ER jets, each worth $50 million to $70 million, ranking among the fastest, most technologically advanced private aircraft on the planet. Whether it's a business deal in Silicon Valley or a private retreat in Europe, Ma travels in unmatched style and speed. And then there's the Zen super yacht, a 290-foot-long floating palace, valued at $200 million. This isn't just a yacht. It's a sanctuary on the seas. With ultra-modern design, state-of-the-art amenities, and a level of comfort only billionaires can afford, Ma's super yacht is his private escape from the world. Whether hosting high-profile guests or simply unwinding in luxury, it's the perfect symbol of his success. From humble beginnings to one of the richest men in the world, Jack Ma's lifestyle is a reflection of his unbreakable spirit, relentless ambition, and taste for the extraordinary. Every home, jet, and yacht in his collection tells a story, one of risk, reward, and redefining what's possible. And with a net worth of $28.3 billion, the question isn't what he owns, it's what he'll acquire next. Despite his staggering fortune and a lifestyle that most can only dream of, Jack Ma remains one of the most humble and grounded billionaires in the world. He's not just about private jets, mansions, and super yachts. At the core of his success is a deep commitment to staying true to his roots and giving back. Known for his down-to-earth personality, Ma often speaks about the importance of humility, perseverance, and the power of vision. His story is a living testament to how far hard work, resilience, and the right mindset can take you. While he enjoys the fruits of his labor, whether it's luxurious cars, stunning estates, or a private fleet of jets, Jack Ma remains a figure who values people more than possessions. His approachable demeanor and philanthropic efforts have made him a beloved figure not only in China but globally. In a world where wealth often leads to arrogance, Jack Ma's blend of success and humility is refreshing and inspiring. Next up, meet Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, a man with a $30 billion fortune and a taste for the finest things in life. As a key member of the UAE ruling family and the owner of the Abu Dhabi United Group, Sheikh Mansour's wealth is as vast as his appreciation for luxury. Sheikh Mansour's property portfolio is the definition of extravagance. His Spanish estates alone are enough to make any luxury lover green with envy. He paid a whopping $42 million for the Los Quintos de San Martin, a grand Spanish estate that redefines what it means to live in luxury. Another stunning property in Spain, the Finca Moritani Bono, cost him $16 million. But the true crown jewel of his real estate empire is the Emirates Palace in Abu Dhabi, a $3 billion palace that stands as a symbol of wealth, power, and opulence. This is where he hosts heads of state, high-profile guests, and indulges in a lifestyle that most can only dream of. When it comes to luxury cars, private jets, and super yachts, Sheikh Mansour is just as discerning. His collection of high-end vehicles is a reflection of his unmatched taste and appreciation for craftsmanship. Every car in his fleet is a statement blending speed, power, and luxury in a way few others can match. But why stop at cars? Sheikh Mansour's private jets and yachts are just as awe-inspiring, offering every comfort and luxury imaginable. Whether he's traveling or relaxing, he makes sure it's done in true billionaire style. Sheikh Mansour, the supercar collector and investor extraordinaire. When it comes to luxury and speed, Sheikh Mansour is in a league of his own. His garage is an absolute paradise for any car enthusiast, packed with some of the most sought-after supercars in the world. Imagine cruising in a Bugatti Veyron or a $3 million Porsche 911 GT1. Add to that a Ferrari 599XX, a McLaren MC12, and a Ferrari F50, and you've got a collection that would make any car lover's heart race. But Sheikh Mansour's passion for luxury isn't limited to cars. On the water, he made headlines in 2022 when he splurged an eye-popping $600 million on the mega yacht Blue, a vessel that embodies opulence and exclusive living on the high seas. And when it's time to take to the skies, he doesn't settle for just any plane. Mansour owns a $450 million Boeing 747, one of the most expensive private jets in the world, ensuring his travel is as lavish as his lifestyle. But the Sheikh's opulence isn't just about personal indulgence. He's also a sharp investor with stakes in companies around the globe. And his passion for football? Well, he owns multiple football clubs, cementing his reputation as a man who's not only about luxury, but also about making smart business moves. In essence, Sheikh Mansour's life is a seamless blend of extravagant indulgence and savvy investments, making him one of the world's most intriguing and influential figures. Now let's talk about the Sultan of Brunei, a man whose wealth seems limitless. Known for his penchant for lavish living, the Sultan doesn't just indulge in the finest things, he goes above and beyond. For instance, he's been known to drop a cool $20,000 on a single haircut, flying his stylist all the way from London's iconic Dorchester Hotel. And when it comes to his home, the Sultan is the proud owner of the Astana Nur al-Iman Palace, the largest residential palace in the world, worth a staggering $3.9 billion. This architectural marvel features over 1,700 rooms, and its stunning 22-karat gold dome will leave you speechless. But that's just the beginning. In addition to his jaw-dropping palace, the Sultan owns other spectacular properties, including Binfield Manor in Berkshire, England, and the Royal on the Park Hotel in Brisbane, Australia. From private jets to gold-plated palaces, the Sultan's life is one that defines ultimate luxury and endless indulgence. It's a reminder that for some, the concept of wealth truly knows no limits. When it comes to cars, Sultan Bolkiah's collection is nothing short of legendary, a true car enthusiast's dream. He's got a fleet that includes 7,000 luxury vehicles worth a jaw-dropping $5 billion. Picture this: 600 Rolls-Royces, including a custom gold-plated model, 440 Mercedes-Benzes, 300 Ferraris, 450 Bentleys, and 275 Lamborghinis. It's an automotive collection that makes even the most devoted car collector pale in comparison. But Sultan Bolkiah's passion for luxury doesn't stop at cars. In the sky, his fleet of private jets is equally impressive. Among them, he owns a gold-plated Boeing 747, valued at around $400 million, with an additional $120 million worth of luxury modifications. His $233 million Airbus A340 is another testament to his need for style and comfort wherever he goes. Beyond his insatiable love for opulence, the Sultan is a serious art collector. One of his most prized possessions, a $70 million oil painting by the legendary Pierre-Auguste Renoir, a nod to his refined tastes. And when it comes to his home, he pulls out all the stops with a $7 million gold and jewel-embroidered rug. To top it all off, Sultan Bolkiah's birthday celebrations are just as extravagant as his lifestyle. In 1996, he spent an eye-watering $27 million to mark his 50th birthday, underlining his flair for throwing over-the-top parties that mirror his luxurious life. Now let's shift gears to Bashar al-Assad, whose $34 billion fortune is backed by control over a staggering 60 to 70% of Syria's assets, from land and factories to energy plants and foreign trade licenses. As the president of Syria, Assad embodies the ultimate monopoly, holding power over resources that shape the nation's entire economy. His wealth mirrors his authority equivalent to 7 years' worth of Syria's national budget, giving him the power to enjoy life's finest luxuries. His $1.5 billion presidential complex is a fortified fortress that boasts stunning architecture and luxurious amenities worthy of his high status. This extravagant palace is as much a symbol of his wealth and power as it is of his unshakable hold on the country. Both Sultan Bolkiah and Bashar al-Assad live in worlds defined by excessive luxury and unquestionable power, leaving a lasting impression of what true opulence and control look like. Bashar al-Assad's wealth stretches far beyond Syria, with assets tucked away in tax havens across the globe, places like Russia, Hong Kong, Dubai, Lebanon, and Morocco, not to mention various offshore accounts. While the specifics of his personal acquisitions remain largely out of the public eye, it's easy to imagine Assad living a life of opulence, owning multiple luxurious properties, a fleet of exotic cars, private jets, yachts, and everything else that signals extreme wealth. His cousin Rami Makhlouf is reportedly worth anywhere from $5 billion to $15 billion, living a lifestyle that's as lavish as it is visible. Thanks to social media posts from his son, we get glimpses of luxury sports cars, private jets, and extravagant estates, all part of the Makhlouf family's staggering fortune. When you look at Bashar al-Assad, his life is a living example of immense power, luxury, and a level of privilege that allows him to indulge in a lifestyle most people could only dream of. Next, let's talk about Savitri Jindal, India's wealthiest woman and the 6th richest female in the world, with a jaw-dropping $35.1 billion fortune. At 74 years old, Jindal is the chairperson of the O.P. Jindal Steel and Power Conglomerate, a global business empire that she expanded significantly after her husband's passing in 2005. Savitri's lifestyle is the definition of envy-worthy. The Jindal family owns a series of luxurious estates, including a $20 million bungalow spread across 3 acres in Delhi's elite Lutyens bungalow zone. They also have vast agricultural land in Raigad and Maharashtra, plus multiple properties like a grand $2.9 million house on O.P. Jindal Marg in Hisar. With such extraordinary wealth at her fingertips, it's no surprise Jindal has an impressive collection of high-end cars, yachts, and private jets, the kind of possessions that make any luxury enthusiast green with envy. Thanks to her shrewd business sense, her net worth soared from about $4.8 billion in 2020 to $17.7 billion by 2022, and by early 2023, she was on track to hit nearly $29 billion. A true testament to her business acumen and ability to create wealth on a monumental scale. Savitri Jindal isn't just an astute businesswoman, she's also a powerful political figure. In addition to leading India's most successful steel conglomerate, she served as a minister in the Haryana government, making her a force to be reckoned with in both business and politics. Now let's shift gears to a name that might not be as familiar in the West, but one whose wealth rivals that of entire countries: Tadashi Yanai. This Japanese entrepreneur has built an empire that extends far beyond retail. As the founder of Fast Retailing, the parent company of Uniqlo, Yanai has turned a single brand into a global powerhouse, with over 2,500 stores worldwide. Forbes ranks him as Japan's wealthiest individual, and it's clear Yanai knows how to live large. His $50 million mansion just outside Tokyo is a sprawling 16,586 square foot retreat tucked away in the peaceful woods. Not far from there, he also owns a $74 million residence in the prestigious Shibuya district, a true showcase of his affinity for prime real estate. But that's not all. Yanai has also embraced his love for leisure, owning 2 golf courses in Hawaii, where he spends 3 weeks every summer. One of his courses, the $50 million Plantation Golf Course, was acquired from Maui Land and Pineapple, while the picturesque Kapalua Bay Golf Course was bought for $24.1 million in 2010. But don't think he's just about sprawling estates and leisure. Yanai is also a patron of the arts, frequently hosting exhibitions and cultural events. His private collection boasts contemporary works by renowned artists like Jean-Michel Basquiat. For someone with his stature, it's no surprise that luxury cars, private planes, and other symbols of wealth are just part of his lifestyle. Tadashi Yanai's life is a perfect blend of entrepreneurial brilliance and a love for the finer things in life, a true testament to what passion and success can build. Now, speaking of extraordinary success, Li Ka-shing, the man they call the Superman of Asia, is a story of resilience and vision. From being a poor refugee in war-torn China to building an empire worth $37.9 billion, Li's journey is as inspiring as it is impressive. A true self-made mogul, his tale proves that with determination and a sharp mind, anything is possible. At 96 years old, Li Ka-shing is still a force to be reckoned with. As the senior advisor for CK Asset Holdings and CK Hutchison Holdings, he oversees an empire with over 300,000 employees in more than 50 countries and rakes in an impressive $57.3 billion in annual revenue. His business empire spans industries like transportation, energy, utilities, and financial services, showcasing his incredible ability to build wealth through diverse investments. Yet, despite his billionaire status, Li remains remarkably humble. He's often spotted wearing timepieces that cost less than the average lunch, such as a $50 Citizen watch or a Seiko, which highlights his frugality in contrast to his immense fortune. But don't let his modest style fool you. Li is still a real estate mogul with an eye for prime locations. His luxurious multi-million-dollar mansion in Deepwater Bay, one of Hong Kong's most prestigious neighborhoods, stands as a testament to his success. While details on his car collection, yachts, and private jets are scarce, it's safe to assume that his portfolio includes assets that would make anyone envious, luxuries that exceed the wildest dreams of many. Li Ka-shing is proof that true wealth isn't just about flashy appearances, but a strategic, steady approach to building a diverse empire. Next up is Ma Huateng, the mastermind behind Tencent, the Chinese tech giant that's taken the world by storm. As the co-founder of Tencent, Ma revolutionized the world of digital innovation, with WeChat, China's largest mobile messaging service, as its crown jewel. But Tencent's reach doesn't stop there. Ma's empire spans across multiple sectors, with investments in companies like Snapchat, Tesla, Spotify, and Epic Games. Ma's rise to fame is a testament to the power of digital innovation and his ability to strategically diversify his wealth across industries. And when it comes to spending, Ma Huateng certainly knows how to enjoy the fruits of his success. Whether he's investing or indulging in luxury, Ma exemplifies how tech moguls enjoy both their power and wealth to the fullest. Ma Huateng's taste for the finer things goes far beyond tech. His personal art collection is worth a jaw-dropping $150 million, featuring pieces that most people only dream of seeing in museums. When it comes to where he calls home, try a $290 million seaside villa on the southeastern tip of Hong Kong, a stunning 8,000 square foot estate with panoramic ocean views that redefine the word luxury. Not stopping there, he also picked up a second lavish property, a $61.9 million residence, formerly owned by shipping tycoon George Chow. While Ma prefers to keep a low public profile, mostly to protect his privacy, his impact on global business is monumental. With a sharp eye for both well-established empires and fresh startups, there's no telling what he'll do next. Who knows, maybe he'll fund a life-size replica of the Great Wall of China just for fun. Because when you're Ma Huateng, why not dream that big? Now let's talk about the $43.4 billion man who changed the internet, Zhang Yiming. Never heard of him? If you've ever scrolled through TikTok at 2 a.m., laughing at cat videos or dance trends, you're basically enjoying his legacy. Zhang started off humbly, just a regular guy living in a 4-bedroom apartment in Beijing. But his genius transformed him into one of the richest tech moguls on earth. As the founder of ByteDance, the parent company behind TikTok, Zhang created more than just an app. He built a global phenomenon that's reshaped pop culture and digital entertainment. And no, he's not out there flaunting his billions on social media. You won't see him in gold-plated Lambos or filming TikToks on private jets. Zhang is notoriously private, choosing a low-key lifestyle. He's a dedicated husband and father of 2, and while the details of his assets are hush-hush, you can bet he's got his pick of luxury homes, exotic cars, and world-class jets tucked away from the spotlight. With that kind of wealth, he could probably buy the moon, or at least rent it as a nightlight for his kids, figuratively, of course. Zhang Yiming proves you don't need to be loud to make a global impact. You just need the right idea, impeccable timing, and a whole lot of vision. Zhang Yiming's journey is living proof of how a simple idea, fueled by vision and innovation, can flip the world on its head. From modest beginnings to running a digital empire that's changed how over 1 billion people consume content, his story highlights the insane potential of tech in the 21st century. Now buckle up, because here comes Colin Zheng, a billionaire with a fortune that's cruising past 50.7 billion, and yet he moves through life like a stealthy genius in sneakers. Despite being one of China's wealthiest individuals, Colin keeps it incredibly low-key. As the founder of Pinduoduo, now PDD Holdings, he built one of China's biggest e-commerce giants, a platform that, by 2022, was pulling in 750 million monthly active users. Yes, you read that right. But you won't find him flaunting yachts or showing off mega mansions on Instagram. Huang's vibe is more silent success than flashy showman. Trying to dig up details about his personal life? Good luck. Even Sherlock Holmes would struggle to uncover what cars he drives, where he lives, or what's on his wish list. But this mystery man persona, it's part of what makes him so captivating. Before the Pinduoduo boom, Huang already had entrepreneurial chops. He made his first big move back in 2010 when he sold Oyuk.com, his e-commerce site, for a cool $2.2 million. That cash sparked his climb. From there, he dove into other ventures, including gaming projects through WeChat, securing his spot as a rising force in China's tech scene. Colin Zheng story is a masterclass in how quiet hustle, smart risk-taking, and digital innovation can build a legacy that speaks volumes, even if the man himself prefers to whisper. Zhong Shanshan, 59 billion. Let's talk about a man who literally turned water into gold. Zhong Shanshan, China's self-made billionaire, often referred to as the Lone Wolf. Why the nickname? Because he built his empire on his own terms, away from the usual business elite circles and political ties. This guy is the definition of an outsider who broke into the inner circle of global wealth. Zhong is the mastermind behind Nongfu Spring, one of China's biggest bottled water companies. Sounds simple, right? Bottled water. But he saw what others didn't, the everyday need for clean, trusted hydration, and turned that insight into a billion-dollar business. And he didn't stop there. Zhong is also the majority owner of Beijing Wantai Biological Pharmacy, diving deep into the healthcare and biotech sectors with the same precision that made him king of the beverage aisle. What makes Zhong's story stand out isn't just the money, it's the mindset. He rose from humble beginnings, worked construction jobs, was a journalist, and even sold mushrooms before hitting the jackpot. His climb wasn't overnight. It was grit, vision, and hustle all the way to a $59 billion net worth. Unlike many ultra-rich figures who love the spotlight, Zhong stays out of it. No flashy cars, no viral yacht photos, no billionaire influencer moments. He keeps it low-key, letting his success do the talking. Zhong Shanshan's rise proves one thing: you don't need to follow the crowd to lead the pack. Sometimes blazing your own trail quietly, persistently, is how real empires are built. If you like this story and want more jaw-dropping journeys from the world's most intriguing billionaires, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.